Find out what's hot and what's not.
We watch your programme every week.
Welcome to the weekend, Couch Clubbers. I'm Samantha Mann and you've tuned into CLUBAVISION, the biggest and best dance music show on TV. Tonight we start north of the border at the Fall 99 Colours Dance Festival. We chat with John Digweed, take a gander at Club On Magazine's dance chart and go back to the future with Retro at Tall Trees in Yarm, Cleveland.
Hi, I'm John Digweed and you're watching CLUBAVISION.
Hi, my name's Ricky Magowan, and do you want a drink?
Colours has been at the forefront of the Scottish dance scene since the legendary street rave parties in the 80s. Tonight they're going full out with the Fall 99 Colours Dance Festival here at the fabulous Room at the Top in Bathgate. There's 5 different rooms covering different styles of music. That's giving us 5 good reasons to get ourselves in there. I'm with the biggest club promoter in Scotland, Ricky Magowan. A lot of people remember you from the street rave parties. What was the club scene like then?
Well, that time, I think, you can see that tonight the club is, is one of the best clubs in the UK. There's been a lot of money spent on it then. Street rave parties years ago were just basically a band hall, a pavilion with one strobe light. Sound system was kind of inadequate, and it means it's went for the last decade. It's went totally full circle. So, from that point of view, 10 years ago we didn't really know what we're doing, and like now we just don't know what we're doing.
What made you decide to put on such a big festival like this?
Well, the festival, originally we were trying to get a marquee out the back, but the licence didn't come through in time. So the next time we've got 4th of December, we're doing the winter. Basically we're come up with the concept to do something seasonal. Fall was obviously the first time for being autumn, winter, spring, summer. And we're just going to do something that we could do 5 rooms, all different musical styles. Tonight we've got Ferry Corson doing a room, John Digweed, Jeremy's doing a room downstairs, and we've got Trevor Nelson upstairs.
You've got a mixture of US DJs, UK DJs, local people and also big name DJs. Do you think it's important to get that mixture?
Well, of course, everybody, I mean, as I say, there'll probably be people in tonight that don't like what John Digweed does, but like what Trevor Nelson does. So we're catering for all that. So at that time you can only win because of what we're doing there, do you know what I mean?
Do you think people from down south should make more effort to come up to Scotland and enjoy the clubs up here?
Well, like obviously yourself, I mean, people up here, they're up for it a little bit more, whereas down south they can be up their own bottom sometimes, with pardon the pun, but as I say, I think it's taken a little bit more seriously down south, and up here it's just everybody's out for a good time.
Colours has been involved with so many different things, CDs, bars, a design agency. What are you planning for the millennium?
Well, just now we're working on a millennium party. That's going to be for 15,000 people. So hopefully that's going to take us into the millennium. And we're working on, as I say, the venue tonight. We've got big plans for next year in here. So as I say, we've never had a weekly club. It's always been big one-offs. So this is going to allow us to do something every week, which, as I say, we've been lacking for the last 3 or 4 years with.
Jeremy Healy, everybody. You're known for actually entertaining the crowd behind the decks. Do you think it's important for DJs to do that at the moment?
No, it's not important. Just do what you feel. I just do what I feel. I'm not trying to put anything on or do an act. If I enjoy the music, then I dance. A
lot of magazines are actually saying that because of your successful summer in Ibiza, your career has taken an upturn. Do you agree with that?
I don't really know. You know, I've got a lot of new things that we're working on this year, so, you know, hopefully it'll all go really well.
Tell us about your new album that's out now.
Well, it's a mix album. It's called The Closing Parties of Ibiza, and it's out on Sony Records. And they just came to me, you know, with some tracks and said, can you put it together for us? And that's what I did.
You've got a broad knowledge of music, and you've actually worked on commercials for Pepsi and Levi's, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done loads of stuff. I do a lot of stuff for fashion shows with classical music and film music, and I've got quite a good knowledge of that. those kinds of music as well. You get bored if you listen to the same kind of music all the time. It's refreshing to listen to other types of music.
You've actually been criticised of playing quite a lot of commercial music in your sets. Do you think a lot of DJs are actually being too serious?
I like to play a lot of different kinds of things. I mean, I love Michael Jackson, I really like Madonna. I just like them as artists, and I will play their records, and I don't, you know, if that's too commercial or whatever, I don't care. But I like to play all different kinds of music. I play underground music as well, so I like everything.
You're recording along with Amos as Bleaching. Is there anything coming out there?
Yeah, we've got an album coming out in January. We're just about to complete. We've written 9 songs, and it's sort of guitar based, and we kind of white honky rock band now, so it's not house music, and be interesting to see how people take it, because it's quite a departure.
These days DJs are actually calling themselves trance DJs, this DJ, that DJ. What do you call yourself?
What's my label?
What's your label?
I'm a sort of Gucci DJ. I don't like to play one style of music. My style is to go across the board and try and incorporate a lot of different styles into something, hopefully, that's a bit cohesive. Doesn't always work, but that's what I try and do.
Will you be mixing any more of the successful Fantasia albums?
There's none scheduled at the moment. There was a little bit of a deluge of compilations, and now they've kind of, it's started to even out again now, so yeah, we'll do some more.
Hi, I'm Bob Jeffries and you're watching CLUBAVISION.
Hello! Brilliant night!
What do you think of it here?
Brilliant.
It's the best atmosphere I've had in here for I've came. It's been brilliant tonight.
When we heard calls was on up here, we got tickets. We planned it and we says we'll stay up there in the hotel room, enjoy it. It saves us, then get back down the next day, you know what I mean? It saves us having to worry about going outside and get back in a minibus, sir.
What are all the rooms like tonight?
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant. The main room's the best.
Yeah, the main room's the best. That's the one that's jumping.
It's a bit hot in here, isn't it?
Boiling.
Could do with taking the roof off, you know, let some air in.
Which is the best room here?
Studio 1, Studio 3, Mace Bouncy's club, Mace Bouncy's room.
There's like a harder room and then there's like a 60s, 70s room as well. So, I mean, it's all age groups.
Studio 3 is jumping, absolutely bouncing.
My name, Billy. Alan.
Oh, yeah, Savaloi.
Oh, it's brilliant. Doesn't matter how you're feeling, you can go in and feel whatever you want in any room. It's brilliant.
Dundee!
Well, Scythe, it's about 12 miles outside Glasgow.
Where are you from?
Maltese.
That's our homelands, and I thought this, because it's inside, it's not mucky. Even though my feet are still dirty. Brilliant, absolutely happy.
Who are your favourite DJs?
Michael Kilkie. That's it.
So I'd have to say John Mancini. Then I've got to back him up all the way. John Mancini, aye.
Not groupies. They're not groupies.
I've seen Armand van Helden and the Archies earlier on in the year. I've seen Eric Morillo and I've seen Danny Ratlin.
Favourite DJ, Danny Ratlin.
Sanchez.
Junior Sanchez.
Junior Sanchez.
Tall Paul. That's about it. And him.
What's your favourite tune at the moment?
Yo, you know that Ibiza tune? Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I love that actually at the moment.
Bob Marley's a good one versus the Funk Stars, that's a good one.
Sun is shining, aye. Fine tune.
Do you think you're better off alone?
I need to take a break because I've been coming here for the last 4 months non-stop, so next week's my week off.
Do you go to any other colours events?
Yeah, Mercado Club in Edinburgh.
It's a good night out in the Archies. And Ministry of Sound and Cream and all that are playing.
Go to the Archies or the Tunnel. They're really good places to play.
What do you think of the men in here anyway?
Good talent, aye. Very good talent.
See you later, alright?
I'm with the Constipated Monkeys. Introduce yourself, guys.
Yo, what's up? Harry Choo Choo Romero, Subliminal Records.
Yo, what's up? Jose Nunez. What's going on?
What's the Choo Choo all about?
Actually, Choo Choo's a name that goes back to when I was a kid. I used to wear a train conductor's hat.
Oh, right.
Like, ever since I was like 2 years old, so the name just stuck.
Cool. And how about Constipated Monkeys?
A friend of mine, actually we were in the studio one time, a friend of mine came up with the name we wanted it, because Jose and I were doing the first release for Subliminal Records, and he came up with a name and it just stuck.
So you produce and DJ.
Yeah.
How much of your own music do you play when you're DJing?
I would say it's about 30% our stuff, 70% other stuff.
And do you try and keep all your tracks different, or is there a set Constipated Monkeys style that you actually try and...
We always try and freshen up our sound, try and update, always striving to do different, better things.
Not one single record sounds the same. There might be similarities in styles, but they never sound the same.
How did you guys meet?
Well, I met him back in about '93. A friend of mine was making music, getting started, and he was a mutual friend with him, with me, so they opened up a studio. We started working together ever since '94, just making records.
You guys, along with Masters at Work, have had a massive job at bringing Latin music back to the dance floors. I mean, are you proud of that?
I'm just proud of the fact you put us in the same category as them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're always trying to represent whatever we do in a positive way, whether it's Latin, whether it's disco, whether it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know? So if we're coming across in a positive way, then I'm happy, you know?
What were your main musical influences?
Oh my God. Definitely Latin music, salsa, merengue, cumbia, all that stuff, mapale, everything.
And we can cross over to new wave, disco, rock and roll, punk rock, you name it. It's all influenced us.
Yeah. And when we grew up actually, music wasn't so, there was genres, but like the black kids listen to rock and roll, the white kids listen to rap. There wasn't so much separation as there is now. So I'm glad I grew up in that era because it's helped me be the person, not to sound so cliche-ish, but it's helped me be the person who I am creatively and have the knowledge that I have.
I mean, do you think that's a good thing about a place like this with 5 rooms and 5 different styles of music?
I mean, it's great for business, you know. I mean, it's good for business and even for us because they can come listen to us, go hear trance, come back to us, you know. If they get tired of what they're hearing, they come back to us back and forth. So they have variety just to pick and choose what they want to listen to.
On your DJing travels, you've played at the Ministry in London, Pasha in Ibiza, such big clubs. Do you stand up on the deck and think, wow, you know, how have I got here? Or?
Always. I mean, I thank God, and I don't take anything for granted. I mean, it's a dream of mine to be doing what I'm doing since I was a young guy. I'm still young, but so I don't take anything for granted. You know, I'm just glad that I'm doing it.
So you never thought you'd be doing anything else other than make music?
Right now, I can't think of it, but I do have other, you know, ideas for the future once I accomplish my goals. But right now, my main concern is music production, DJing, and, you know, like we said, spreading the love.
You guys have actually been nominated for Best Remixers and Producers. You don't know?
I heard that last night.
I don't even know. For the Music Magazine Awards. How does that feel?
That's a shock. I mean, what it is like we're in the studio so much.
Yeah. We don't know what's going on outside.
We don't know anything about what's going on. So like for us to hear that, we're like, what?
So I actually knew before you guys.
Actually, probably. Yeah,
we get the news real late.
We're usually the last ones to find out about many things.
So do you think you're gonna win then?
I don't. There's no way. Who are we up against? I don't even know who we're up against.
Please like, tag, share and subscribe.
So this is CLUBAVISION, and this is how it's done. This is CLUBAVISION, CLUBAVISION's #1.
Where's that f***ing rave, man?